G'day Pete, how you going? Fantastic video, mate. It's a subject that's actually pretty close to my heart, and like you, I've done a fair bit of study on it, and I just wanted to congratulate you on bringing up the issue, especially amongst the Aussie people. One thing I would like you to ask you is if you could post the information regarding the suppliers in Australia. The last time I did any study was probably 4 or 5 months ago, and I had the cheapest that I could find to import was from the United States, and it worked out in Australian dollars about 1,500. So it was a little bit too expensive. If Australian suppliers can now do it for $500, it's going to be certainly well worth looking at. So if you have a link, I'd appreciate maybe you can put it up just in a text comment under this video. The other thing I wanted to mention is the environmental issues with hydrogen cell technology, which is all good. Let's face it, what is water made out of? Hydrogen, 2 cells and 1 oxygen cell. You use the hydrogen, what's left? Oxygen. So you're putting oxygen into the air. Now, I'm not a scientist by any means, and so I might be totally wrong, and please comment if I am incorrect, but with the issue with global warming, I believe it's due to carbon dioxide. So what do we need to discourage carbon dioxide? Oxygen, I believe. Anyway, the main reason for this post is to actually also mention another type of alternative fuel that I've been looking at recently, and that is biodiesel. I'm going to put a link up over here fairly shortly, and the link across here as well. Well worth checking out. The channel there is mainly to do with commercial production, but the 10 or 11 videos that are actually on there can show you how simple it is, even though on a production scale for commercial use most people wouldn't get into, but just the technology and the titration methods to actually get the diesel or the vegetable oil to the consistency that we need for running in diesel engines, and you just use waste cooking oil, vegetable oils, canola oils, etc. So yeah, very well worth having a look at, and there's a lot of information on that technology on YouTube as well, so certainly have a look. I agree, the prices of fuel are getting unbearable, and as Camera Boy, I just looked at the video response from Camera Boy, suggests if over the next 10 years there's a 50% reduction in production of oil products, then obviously that interprets into a 50% plus increase in price, and that certainly has to make us start looking at alternatives. We need to, as a society, get away from sending all this money overseas. And I know a lot of it is taxes, but mostly it's from the manufacturing from the OECD. So anyway, that's my little rant for today. Hopefully my editing is not too bad when I've finished. And thanks very much for bringing up the issue, mate. Kudos.